King H TCG here. I want to showcase his deck profile. I haven't had a chance to show this unfortunately. So I wanted to showcase my Dark Riku deck. So there's only a couple cards in the whole game that have this effect. So most of the Organization 13 cards have pretty much a similar effect, and also Anthem, which I've got right here. But Dark Riku seems to be the better option out of all of them. So this card states that you cannot play friend or magic friend cards of any kind, but you can play attack cards still with this card, which is good. So with the dark cards, the dark player cards, you can play dark villains and dark heartless as your player cards. They don't apply to the unique card rule, so you can play 3 Black Fungus or 3 Shadow all in your friend zone, and you don't have to discard them. With the dark cards, they are all their power halved, and then rounded down if it's a 0.5 or whatever, so that's something you have to keep in mind. Level 3, 6 HP, 8 support and 2 magic. That 2 magic does come in handy. 8 support, very strong for a Riku card, especially level 3 of 6 HP. So, show you the cards I play with this. So, a must have in any dark Riku deck, any dark deck, is Black Fungus. So I play 3 of this. Level 1, all dark cards in play lose a level. So, anything in your hand that's level 2 is now level 1, and anything that's level 3 becomes level 4. And if you have 3 of these on board, then you're minusing 3 levels from every dark card in your hand. I play 3 Shadow. 3 Shadow level 1. Every dark card gets 1 plus power. So, for instance, this is a 5. It becomes a 2 when you get the half, and then when he's back on board, he's on 3. So, something you have to keep in mind of. If you have multiples of these, pretty good. Play 3 Bouncing Wild, so it's kind of like a draw engine. Once you play it, you draw a card, nothing much more to it. Level 1. Level 2s I play just Creeper Plant. Play 2 of this. This is basically to shut down this Stealth Sneak that they might play on my worlds. A lot of the Dark Riku decks are Jack of all trades, so you don't really have any other way to get rid of it. So this is always a good card to have. I don't play any level 3s, and that's because of this card right here. Bit Sniper, level 4. This card states, before playing this card you can discard as many cards as you want, or up to 4 I guess, and you minus it from its level. So you discard 1 card, becomes 3, 2 becomes 2, and so on and so forth, which works well with Black Fungus. So if it's already minusing 1 and you have to just discard 1 card to come aboard, very good card. Other level 4 I play, Search Ghost. So when you play this on your opponent's world, you can search 1 Dark Villain card and add it to your hand. We play a total of about 7 Dark Villain cards, so this card is a must play in any dark player card, dark deck. I play 1 level 5 Crescendo. Crescendo, when you play this on your opponent's world, you reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, and if they're dark cards, you add them to your hand. If not, they go to the graveyard. So, pretty good. Had it at 2, but really, it's not necessary. It's just a nice little added extra. Play 1 Air Pirate when you play this. It doesn't have to be played on your opponent's world, it just has to be played. You get to get rid of an equipment card. Play 2 Aqua Tank, so when you place this on your opponent's world, you can search a dark, let me read this card exactly. If the world that you play this on allows more dark cards, you can search 1 dark Heartless card and place it on the same world regardless of level. So you can get to your very strong ones, which I'll showcase soon, for free basically. Play 1 Pirate, level 6, so when this is on your opponent's world, at the discard phase they lose a HP. Comes in handy every once in a while. 1 Behemoth. Talked about Behemoth before, so if this is on your opponent's board, all damage, all attack, all friend cards need to attack this to get rid of it. It's a good thing with Aqua Tank, so you have the 2 monsters on board, so they've got to use most of their things on this and then use that. And the last Heartless I play is Parasite Cage. Parasite Cage is the best Heartless in this deck. Does not have to be placed onto an opponent's world, so you can place this in your own area. And the effect of this, it sucks up one of your opponent's friend cards from their friend area and put it underneath. The thing is, for them to get it back, they must defeat this card from your world. But if you're using this in your friend area and you use this, in a challenge or it gets discarded, they won't get that friend back. So whatever you got to suck up, like a Sephiroth, or a Cloud, or a Phil, anything that's really annoying to get over, it's gone forever. So, very good card, probably one of the cards you need to play in any dark deck. So that's all the Heartless. We'll go to the villain cards. I play a mismatch of villain cards. So I play Pete, level 2. His power goes up based on what the total world level is on your opponent. Another added effect is that no king can be played, which is good because you can't play a king, so why can't anyone else play a king? It stops it. Play 1 Pain, so when this is summoned either on your friend zone or on the world card, you get to get rid of an Olympus Coliseum friend. So this can get rid of Orin, which is a problematic card. You can get rid of Phil, which can be a problem sometimes, and just hurts any Olympus Coliseum decks. Play 1 Lock. Lock states when you put this on your opponent's world that you get to, regardless of level, as long as you can keep playing dark cards on it, you get to play 1 Oogie Boogie card. So here's the Oogie Boogie. No Jack Skellington cards can be played, and it discards all of them when it gets summoned. Not a big deal, it's more just, it's an 18 power thing, so 10 power and 18 power on a world can be problematic to get around. Play 1 Barbosa, level 5. All undead pirate cards get 1+ power, but that's not the effect they use it for. So if any player shuffles their deck, they lose a HP. So this is kind of nice just to have sitting in your friend zone, and every time your opponent searches a card, they lose a HP. Play 1 Cave of Wonders Guardian, level 6, 17 power. So this card, similar to Behemoth but in a different way. So if I have these guys on a world card, all damage for that battle all has to go to Cave of Wonders, and the battle is not finished until it all goes on this. So basically, if this is on a world card with any other Heartless or villains, this is the only card that's getting rid of that turn, because all damage, that battle, has to go to this card, regardless if it's more than 17 or not. So it's a pretty good, one of the powerful villain cards in this game. Play 1 Cerberus. I've discussed him before as well. Gets rid of all cloud cards, and you must get 3 friends from your friend area to battle this. The last card I play, Dragon Maleficent. Dragon Maleficent has the same effect as Bit Sniper. It's a level 9 instead, so basically you want to try and get this in your friend area pretty quickly. So once you get this on your friend area, you can play any level of these, any level of your Heartless, without thinking about levels. So it's a very easy card to get out. If you have Mushroom or Bit Sniper, you only have to discard like maybe 2 or 3 cards to get this on board, and once you've done that, you don't have to do that anymore. So that rounds up all the villains. Play a few attack cards, so I play 1 Oblivion, and then 3 Soul Eater. Of course you play Soul Eater to Riku deck, anything to aggro your opponent. If you don't know what Soul Eater does, only +2 attack, but if you win the challenge, it's an extra HP they lose. So know that this does not stack, so if you use 2 in one go, they don't lose 3 HP, they only use 2. So, something you need to keep an eye on. Magic cards, so you can play a couple magic cards because it is just 2. So I play 1 gravity just to get rid of any random cards I have to get, and then 2 Cura. So you do have a base HP of 6, which sometimes, might not be enough depending on what decks you're going against. So it's just nice to have that added support just in case. World cards, I play a few world cards. So I play 3 Traverse Town. So all dark cards on this world get 1+ power. Not much of a drawback. You have pretty powerful friend dark cards to get rid of whatever. Play 2 level 2 Hollow Bastion. Just a blank text, just another world card to get your numbers up. And then I played 2 level 2 End of the World. So the drawback to this card is that they can put any level of any Heartless or Dark Villain card on this card. So hopefully you're not in a mirror match, but in a mirror match you're probably playing against this card at the same time. But this card basically states that anything level 3 or lower can be played onto the field. So if you have your black mushrooms, your level 4s already become level 3s, and you can just place them on the field. So it is a pretty good card. Does have a drawback, but it seems to work 9 times out of 10. So that's the Dark Riku deck. Just my interpretation to it. It's a few good cards, I think it's a must-play card. Parasite Cage, Aqua Tank, Search Ghost, Bit Sniper, and then obviously Black Fungus. So these 2 cards are here to help support your levels, figure out level manipulate, try and get those monsters on board. These 2 guys are like your searchers and beat sticks, so these get to your villains and your beat stick. Heartless, Parasite Cage, amazing. Just get rid of whatever card you need to get rid of, because you just can't, if they have that annoying card that, they just leave it there. This gets rid of it. And Dragon Maleficent, because once this is on board, you can play whatever you want, and you can just swarm your opponent because you're just playing so many Heartless. Hope you like that deck profile. This deck probably get tweaked every once in a while, but right now it's working pretty well. It's not really my favorite deck to play. It is a pretty hard deck to play as well and master. It can, because sometimes you'll pick up all your high level monsters at the start, which is not really helpful because you really want to get to your Bit Sniper pretty quickly and your Black Fungus pretty quickly. If you're not seeing them but after like 3 turns, you probably lost that duel, unfortunately. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back with some more deck profiles.